In the last video, I upgraded the firing pin lock and the entire hammer set of my AAP-01. We're going to be upgrading the Hopup barrel, the guide rod recoil spring, and also adding a couple buffers, a maple leaf bucking. Now before I do any of these upgrades, I wanted to do a comparison of the before and after regarding the snappiness and the full auto rate of fire. We can go ahead and just hop right into this, I guess. So, firstly, we're going to have to take off this rear sight. Now, next we take off these two screws located here and here. And now, once you have access to the outer barrel, you're going to be taking off these two screws right here. Then you can take off all of this. And this is going to be the Hopup unit, inner barrel, and the bucking's also inside there if you took off these screws right here. Now we're going to be replacing all of this, so go ahead and get my Hopup unit, inner barrel, bucking, and now there's going to be on the Hopup included is this small O-ring, and there's going to be this indenture, and you'll want to sort of slide that on there. Make sure that it's in place well. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on the bucking. Make sure that you have that going in groove. And then go ahead and put on our little metal ring. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a drop of silicone oil. And then all you do is just slide this in the Hopup unit and push it all the way in, like that. So after we have that pushed in, we are going to be using the nub that comes with the Hopup unit, and we're also going to be taking this metal piece right here. So the Hopup, or the nub, will go in the part that looks like it holds the nub. It's right there. So that will hold the nub steady, and then you will also need the spring that comes with, and you'll put that in the circular hole right next to your nub, and you'll go ahead and attach this. I would move your the actual Hopup unit to meet it, so that way your nub doesn't move and fall off. And now once you have that pressed down with your finger, go ahead and put on your adjustment roll wheel with the side with the many circular indentures facing away, so outside towards the barrel. Push that in like that. And now you want to get this piece right here. In this piece right here, it'll have a metallic on, it'll be metallic on one end with a spring attached to it, and you'll just drop that right in this hole right there. Now go ahead and put that onto the rest of your Hopup assembly. There should be a groove that it slides in pretty easily. Now you can put our spacer that will keep our barrel steady onto our barrel, and then align. There's going to be two slits that will align with the screw holes on our part right here, and that is where we're going to put in these two screws. I'm going to go ahead and tighten those in. Test, see if our wheel is functioning correctly, and indeed it does. Before we reassemble our gun, go ahead and do our guide rod. This is pretty easy. You'll want to get your bolt first off, and a screwdriver. And what you'll need to do is take off these 2 screws that are next to the nozzle, loading nozzle. And you'll want to be a little careful in doing this because it'll pop out a little bit. And now we can go ahead and take out our recoil spring, our nozzle spring. This would be what you would replace, what I would replace if I had another one. And our guide rod. And we're going to put on 2 spacers. Slide it onto the bolt. Put our recoil spring back on, our new recoil spring. Go ahead and put your nozzle spring on this nub right here. Don't lose your screws. Put back on your nozzle and this piece. Now go ahead and screw those 2 screws we took out originally back in. And I'm going to use a little silicone oil right here on our new spring. And we should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and put the bolt back in here. And our new Hopup in barrel, put that in our outer barrel. And put your screws back in. Smaller ones go on these 2 sides right here. And then we can push this in, put in these 2 smaller screws. Now put in the 2 larger of the screws that remain. And put back on our rear sight. And we should be good here. And there we go. Test it real quick. So yeah, that's everything I've got. If you're trying to do your own build, you'll definitely want to get a nozzle spring if you can manage to find one. Yeah, to adjust the Hopup, it's super duper easy. All you gotta do is just turn it like that. Like I said earlier, the barrel that it comes with is a 139, I believe, and this is a 150. So if you do not want it protruding out of the barrel like that, you are going to have to get a shorter barrel. You can definitely notice it. It's a lot snappier on semi now. Now for reference, this is what a normal AAP sounds like on full auto. And this is what mine now sounds like on full auto. If you couldn't tell, it's a lot faster. That is pretty fast, so I am very happy with that. Can't wait to use this on the field with my adapter. It'll be pretty awesome. I might also do the modification to shorten the chair pole, and if you're curious about that, I'll probably end up making a video. Anyways, that's gonna be all. I hope you found this upgrade series useful in some way, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.